Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students and scholars, teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, those who are listening, watching 3M Creative YouTube channel from his UCL platform, Tehsil Elama district of Haryana. Are all scholars and learners, those who have completed their graduation, post-graduation from their different respective colleges and universities. Recently, they are seeking for the vacancy for government jobs, services. How English helps them in getting appointment in such examinations where we can serve our nation or society. How English can help them? It is really a subject to discuss today, and we will appreciate our basics, fundamentals of English grammar that our all scholars have read. Why they are repeated time and again? Because the lack of concept. These are the foundation classes of English that can make them able to understand listening, reading, writing, speaking English correctly and naturally. How they can define, explain, describe their words, how can help them in becoming natural, how they can speak 2 to 5 words, 2 to 5 sentences, or even 2 to 5 minutes, how they can extend in speaking, reading, writing and listening English. Learning English is really a great technique or training for our learners. With the 100% present sense of mind, if we listen the words, then words naturally tell us its meaning, antonyms, synonyms, but it needs 100% concentration, a good memory power, intensive learning methodology that can help us. While reading the passage that we are to face in our competitive examinations, then there are 2 techniques. One is skimming, second is scaling. Through the skimming technique, our learners get the ideology. What kind of passage is that? And what information are required to express in the form of answer? That is scaling. So skimming and scaling, these 2 techniques we discuss in the reading skills. By being active listener, active reader, active writer and active speaker, it needs full command of our mind towards the interconnectivity inside the internal organs of our human body. So dear friends, let us know parts of speech. What is part of speech? words are written or spoken together in a specific manner to create meaningful sentences. The interpretation of the message can be changed in how the words are arranged or used in sentence. 8 different parts of speech have been identified in the English language, on the basis of which one can create and deliver a sentence with the proper content and message. What is a noun? A word that is the name of a person, animal, place, things, idea, and is typically used in a sentence as subject or object of a verb or as object of a preposition. There are 5 kinds of noun. Our all school, college, university learners have read it very well. These basics of the language, these parts of speech cannot be changed whether you are studying in any university in India or abroad. These fundamentals, basics remain the same for all the research scholars, action researchers, those who are busy in doing research in the foreign universities like Cambridge, Oxford, Pennsylvania, Atlanta, Harvard. They know this thing that our human body, God created in the unique form or supreme form. Its compositional parts are the same whether we are in any country in the world. So this dilemma, this confusion should be removed in our mind, should be removed from our mind. Fearlessly we have to accept the concept of English grammar. Every word of English grammar identifies, gives its introduction in the form of universal structure. There are 5 kinds. Our scholars have studied proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. What is material noun? Our body is materialistic. First of all, we have to understand this thing before going in detail of the noun. Our body, which is made by 5 elements: air, fire, soil, sky, and water. And these 5 elements are the part of material noun. These 5 materials can be transferred. These 5 materials can be touched, can be seen, obviously. But something is invisible, something is observable, examinable, evaluatable in the world that can not be touched, cannot be transferred, cannot be seen, but that things can be perceived by our feelings, passions, emotions, thoughts, ideas, opinions, considerations. We can understand in the form of abstract noun. Basically, there are 2 kinds of noun we study that are called direct noun in English, material noun and abstract noun. First 3 nouns, proper noun, common noun, collective noun, these are the indirect noun in English or secondary noun in English. What is pronoun? The word that is used in place of the noun is called pronoun. Pro means for such a word that can be used Examples of pronoun are I, we, they, you, thee, mine, yours, and I. Let us take an example and see the difference. Take a look here. Rahul is absent because Rahul is ill. Rahul is being repeated. So for the second, Rahul, in place of Rahul, in place of the name of the Rahul, we are to use the word from the pronoun. What word is suitable, we have to find out it. Rahul is absent because he is ill. In the first sentence, that proper noun Rahul has been repeatedly used, whereas the use of he, the second sentence looks after in comparison to the first sentence. What are the main types of pronouns? One is personal pronoun, that is very important for the speaking module. Our scholars, those who are preparing themselves for improving their reading, writing, speaking, listening skills, they must concentrate upon the words of personal pronoun. Next is possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, relative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, interrogative pronoun, distributive pronoun, reciprocal pronoun, intensive pronoun, or emphatic pronoun. So these are the chief parts of the pronoun that we have counted. What is an adjective? Very simply, from the concept of adjective, we can understand something artistically used in the language for defining the noun, that is called adjective. Our body is the form of noun, but its parts that they have special use, that is called an adjective. As our hands have a different function, our eyes have their own function, our ears have its own function. So speciality we count, that is called an adjective of the human body. Adjectives are the words which describe the noun or pronoun. Big, small, tall, beautiful. For example, building is very big. Rohan is very tall. This dress is very beautiful. There are many kinds of noun that we study in English. One is adjective of quality. Quality based, we describe person, place and thing. And we use the word like big, small, tall, beautiful. Second is the adjective of quantity. Quantity based, we express the specialties of the noun. Adjective of number based, we explain and express noun, that is called adjective of number. What are demonstrative adjectives? Demonstratively, when we define noun, then that is called demonstrative adjective. What is interrogative adjective? When we start inquiring, diagnosing, inspecting, investigating nouns by using WH family words, that are called interrogative adjectives. What are possessive adjectives? Dear friends, very simply, the words that we study in personal pronoun is my, her, their, its. These words are possessive pronouns. But these words also work like a possessive adjective. When these words are used independently while making the sentences. What are distributive adjectives? There are some words that we study in distributive pronouns for showing the distribution, like every, any, each. These words are distributive pronouns, and these words are needed now to explain. But while expressing distributive adjective, we simply tell the quality of the things while using the words every, any, each, like any person, each, body, everybody, like this. What is proper adjective? Like that we have studied proper noun or particular noun or special noun. Likely that we study proper adjectives. What are proper adjectives? The words that define properly the noun that is called proper adjective. Next topic is verb. In one word meaning, verb is an action. क्या होता है verb? What is a verb? A verb is a word that tells us about what the person, animal or thing is doing. One is their principal verb, second is their helping verb. What is an adverb? An adverb is a word that modifies the meaning of a verb. An adjective, a conjunction, a preposition, or another adverb. For example, Rita sang sweetly. So this sweetly word is an adverb. Adverb is the special topic of English grammar. Such words can be used any time, any place, for any person. While making the sentence at any place in the form of subject, in the form of object, or individually, independently, these words can be used. That's why these words are called an adverb. The pen is very good. Here in this sentence, the is an article, pen is noun, each helping verb, good is an adjective, and very is an adverb. He ran too quickly. What is the word he? He is pronoun, third person pronoun in English. Ran is second form of the verb. Quickly, what is an adverb? Quickly, word is an adverb. And if we are using too quickly, then adverb itself is qualifying the adverb. Sometimes it happens while making the sentences. Sometimes adverb itself also qualifies the adverb. Actually, adverb is a word that qualifies the noun or pronoun, but sometimes it also happens in adverb that a word of adverb also qualifies an adverb. Types of adverb. Likely we have studied different types of adjective, pronouns, nouns. Here is an adverb. One is adverb of time. What is adverb of time? Dear friends, for explaining the time, for expressing the time, we use such words that can help us in defining the time, like in time, on time, at time. These are some of the words, prepositional words that we use. Second is adverb of place. Third is adverb of manner, adverb of degree. 5 is adverb of affirmation and negation. 6 is adverb of frequency. 7 is adverbs, interrogative adverbs. How these adverbial words help in understanding the sentences. Simply WH family words, if we are using in sentences like who are you, how are you, what is this? These words are being used in the form of interrogative pronoun. Sometimes we say, what time is now? What time is now? Time is a noun, and what if we are using, that is adjective. For qualifying the adjective we are using, and that is called interrogative adjective. But sometimes the same words, same WH family words are used in creating interrogation. While interacting with someone, we use such words like whosoever, whatsoever, however, moreover. There are these words we use. In spite of them, whosoever, whenever, wherever, however, whyever. These words we use collectively, and we make the pair of the words while making sentences. Preposition. What is a preposition? If we define the word preposition, pre means before. Position of the noun. Before the position of the noun, we define through the word. Such words are called preposition. Preposition like on, in, at, by, from, since, during, for, all, till, until, ago, before, after. There is a cat on the table. There is a cat on the table. What is the word there? Simply we say here, there, this, that. Demonstrative pronoun. This word is working as a demonstrative pronoun. It is here helping verb. A is here an article, cat is noun, and on word is a prepositional word that shows the position of the cat. What is the position of the cat in the table? It is on the table. It is being defined here. I am writing with a pen. What is the word I? Very simply here studied personal pronoun is. Am is helping verb, writing is main verb, and with word is a prepositional verb. And it is telling how we are writing. It is being answered here. I am writing with a pen. He is going to him. He. What is the word he? Third person personal pronoun we study. It is helping verb, going is main verb, to is prepositional verb, and him is the objective case. To the third person pronoun, in personal pronoun we study. This one is the third objective case. He is going to him. It tells where he is going. Means he is going to, in which direction he is moving, how he is moving. It is being expressed by the word who. So this is the function of the prepositional word while making sentences. Dear friends, you have read very intentionally conjunctions. What is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word which joins words, clauses or sentences together. Modern English grammar in this modern English grammar, we study there are different classifications of conjunctions. One is I have a book and a pen. I have a book and a pen. Have and has is a helping verb that we use to show the possession. So, and what is connecting these two nouns? I have a book and a pen. Also, in this sentence, subject is one, but there are two objects are working in this sentence. Rita sings and dances. Rita is noun, it is a subject in the sentence. Sings and dances. There are two actions of the Rita we are expressing here. Amar is tall but thin. Amar is tall but thin. What kind of word but is? It is adverse conjunction. It shows the adversity. Adversity of the action is presented here. Is he speaking loudly or gently? Loudly or gently? To these two alternatives, options, we want to express that if he is speaking, but how is he speaking? Loudly or gently? He worked hard, but he paid. Means very positively we say, he worked hard. What happened consequently? What was the outcome? But he failed. So while using these conjunctive words, we show adversities, alternatives, relativity, connectivity, sometimes inseparability, separability, connectivity, relativity, multiplicity. Types of conjunction. One is coordinating conjunctions. Second is correlative conjunctions. Third is subordinating conjunctions. So these are the different forms of conjunctions. What is an interjection? What is an interjection? Very simply, all scholars, India to abroad, in the different universities, colleges and institutions, they have studied interjections, the common concept, common topic of the parts of speech. Interjections are small words which express sudden or strong feeling, sudden or strong feeling. Exclamation sign is placed after interjection words. There are some examples like alas, oh, ah, hurrah, hello, brave, hush. Alas, the cat is dead. Oh, I have burnt my fingers. Ah, have they gone? Hurrah, we have won the match. Hello, what are you doing here? So in these sentences, we have expressed our sudden or strong feelings, which all interjectional words are related to our heart. What changes are coming in our heartbeat, how we are feeling, our passions, emotions are expressed through interjections. Let us start what is a sentence. Sentence is the basic form, unique form that gives a complete meaning and complete sense. What is sentence? In simple word, a sentence is a group or a set of words that are put together in an arranged manner to express complete sense. Arranged manner. Orderly. Words are woven. Words are connected. A grammatical unit of one or more words that expresses an independent statement, question, request, command, exclamation, etc. And that typically has a subject as well as a predicate, as Harshit is here. On the other hand, we can say, is Harshit here? Man is mortal. Ashoka was a great king. In printing or writing, a sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with appropriate punctuation. In speech, it displays recognizable, communicative, intonation patterns and is often marked by preceding and pauses. Parts of a sentence. One is subject, second one is predicate. Simply, when we analyze parts of the sentence, प्रत्येक सेंटेंस के दो भाग होते हैं. पहला होता है सब्जेक्ट जिसे हम उद्देश्य कहते हैं और दूसरा होता है प्रेडिकेट जिसे हम विधेय कहते हैं. सब्जेक्ट क्या होता है सेंटेंस में? वह शब्द या शब्द समूह, वह शब्द या शब्दों का समूह जो सेंटेंस में काम करने वाला होता है या जिसके बारे में हम कुछ कह सकते हैं. Harish went to Sydney. Harish helps me daily. यहाँ सेंटेंस में हरीश एंड हरित के बारे में बताया गया है. प्रेडिकेट क्या होता है? वह शब्द या शब्द समूह जो सब्जेक्ट करता है या जो सब्जेक्ट के बारे में कहता है. हरीश went to Sydney. हरित helps me daily. यहाँ सब्जेक्ट के बारे में बताया गया है कि वह सिडनी गया. कुछ और उदाहरण देखिए. हरित is still standing. Mohit and Sohit are brothers. The leader was very honest. देखिए इन सेंटेंसेस में हरीश, हरित, मोहित, सोहित, the leader सभी सब्जेक्ट हैं. There are only three types of subjects. First person I, we, second person you, third person he, she, it, and any girl, boy, man, it is yours. Third person in the form of plural, they, he, and she, any noun, boys, girls, aman, tarun, etc. अब subjects को विस्तार से पढ़ते हैं. देखिए क्या है. The Ganga is a holy river. What is noun? That is qualified. Noun is Ganga. And the predicate is a holy river. A girl was singing. This book is mine. That car is costly. My father is sleeping. Some boys came late. My younger sister is watching the TV. What is determiner in the sentence? That is my. What is qualifier? Younger. Noun is sister and predicate is watching the TV. A handsome boy purposed me. A is determiner. Handsome is qualifier. Boy is noun. Purposed me. Some 30 boys were scolded. Some is determiner, 30 is qualifier, boy is noun, and was spotted, predicate. The black dog is barking. A beautiful girl was singing. A fat boy from a village did not come. Here A is determiner, fat is qualifier, boy is main word, adjective phrase from a village, and predicate is did not come. A tall girl with an umbrella stood before me. The young girl in the room sang a song. My younger sister in Delhi is a teacher. What is the word my? It is also working as a determiner. Qualifier is younger. Main word is sister. समानार्थक क्वालिफायर होते हैं, जैसे आर्टिकल्स के रूप में ए एंड दा हो सकते हैं, डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव भी हो सकते हैं जैसे दिस दैट दीस दोस, और पोसेसिव्स भी हो सकते हैं जैसे माय आवर यूर हिज हर देयर इट्स रोहिट्स वंस एक्सेट्रा। एडजेक्टिव्स के रूप में भी हो सकते हैं जैसे सम ऑल मैनी मच टू लिटिल ए लॉट ऑफ एक्सेट्रा। जब वाक्य का सब्जेक्ट तीन शब्दों से मिलकर बना हो तो पहला शब्द डिटरमिनर, जब वाक्य का सब्जेक्ट तीन शब्दों से मिलकर बना हो तो पहला शब्द डिटरमिनर होता है, दूसरा क्वालिफायर होता है और तीसरा मेन वर्ड होता है, जबकि एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज हमेशा मेन वर्ड के बाद आएगा। A tall boy in red shirt is my brother। देखिए ध्यान से सुनिए, A tall boy in red shirt is my brother। Here we are using gerund plus infinitive. Smoking is injurious to health. Smoking is gerund here and predicate is injurious to health. Laughing is a good medicine. Drinking between meals is bad for health. Seeing is believing. Here again pay your attention attentively. Subject is infinitive, to plus first form, then predicate. Earlier we have used gerund plus predicate. Here we are using to plus first form. To plus first form means infinitive. We are using while making these sentences like to walk is good for health. To walk is good for health. To forgive is divine. To drink liquor is bad for health. To work is worship. It और there का यूज भी subject की तरह करते हैं। It is used for non-living birds, animals, child, baby, time, etc. There is used for introductory adverb, like it is my car, it is a parrot, it is Sunday today. It was 26th of January when India became republic. There lived a king. There are 5 members in my family. There is no mosque in the village. There are 100 students in my class. Predicate, जैसा कि सब्जेक्ट में देखा, एक सब्जेक्ट में नाउन, प्रोनाउन, एडजेक्टिव का यूज होता है। प्रेडिकेट में भी वर्ब के अलावा अन्य वर्ड जैसे नाउन, प्रोनाउन, एडजेक्टिव, एडवर्ब एक्सेट्रा का यूज होता है। मोना स्पीक्स, मोना स्पीक्स, मोना इज सब्जेक्ट हियर एंड स्पीक्स इज प्रेडिकेट। बेबी श्रग्स, अंजू कुक्स, he teaches me, Rajan plays his guitar, Annu writes, I teach him grammar। ध्यान दीजिए, I teach him grammar। I is subject, each is verb, him is predicate, and direct object that we are using grammar. Indirect object is him. She gave me a book. She is subject, gave is verb, me is indirect object, and a book is direct object in this sentence. Archana wrote me a letter. He told me a story. I like teaching, or you can say I like to teach. Both the sentences are correct. In one sentence we are saying I like teaching. While expressing this sentence we are using gerund form. But in other sentence we are saying we are using infinitive verb. I like to teach. She hates smoking. She hates to smoke. We enjoyed playing in show. We enjoyed to play in show. My son likes eating pizza. My son likes to eat pizza. Indra named his mission Blue Star. Indra is subject, named his verb, his mission object, Blue Star complement. In the form of complement we are using here noun. Which word? What word we are using here? Noun. The CEO appointed him manager. He made me angry. The villagers elected my father Pradhan. The villager is subject, elected is verb, my father object, Pradhan complement. No one is perfect. No one is subject, it is verb, perfect is object, means complement in the form of adjective. In this sentence we are using I am a teacher. I am a teacher. My father is retired. Retired, what is here? Past participle. I have a smartphone. She had a smiling face. So this is all about the sentence that we must know for knowing the fundamentals of these sentences. But something is very important before this sentence, that is phrase. What is a phrase? A group of words. A group of words which expresses incomplete meaning and an incomplete sense. Like in the room, on the roof, on the road, in my body, on the table, in the chair, in my bag, in my pocket, on my head, over my head. These are the forms of phrases in English. Phrase can be compared with a plant. In the study of botany and in the study of zoology we can compare phrase with the young ones. But in the immunology or human science, we study phrase works like a child, but sentence works like a man. A man who is known by its root to fruit, first to last, bottom to top. Types of sentences. One is simple sentence, जिस वाक्य में पूर्ण अर्थ निकलता हो, जैसे I teach English, I shall help you, I would give you money. Another is compound sentence, जिस वाक्य में दो या दो से अधिक वाक्य जुड़े हों, come or go, come here and sit down. Man proposes and God disposes. These are compound sentences. जिस वाक्य में दो या अधिक उपवाक्य जुड़े होते हैं। और तीसरा फॉर्म इसका है कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंस, जिसमें एक मेन क्लाउज मीन्स प्रिंसिपल क्लाउज और एक या एक से अधिक subordinate clauses होते हैं। जैसे he said that sun rises in the east and sets in the west. If you come to me, I will help you. If he had told me, I would have passed the exam. मीनिंग और सेंस के आधार पर सेंटेंसेस को 5 टाइप्स में बांटते हैं। पहला होता है असर्टिव सेंटेंस, जिसे हिंदी में कह सकते हैं विधि सूचक। ये सिंपल सेंटेंसेस होते हैं जो नेगेटिव अफर्मेटिव दोनों ही तरह के होते हैं। द सन राइजेस इन द ईस्ट, इट इज द फॉर्म ऑफ अफर्मेटिव। Smoking is injurious to health, is the form of negative. He is not honest, obviously negative. Everyone makes a mistake, affirmative, assertive or declarative. You can say nothing is impossible, obviously negative. Everything is possible, assertive, declarative, affirmative. Any word you can use. This is a direct thought that comes in our mind while observing the things outwardly. Interrogative sentence को हिंदी में कहते हैं हम पर्सन वाचक वाक्य। ये क्वेश्चन पूछने का कार्य करते हैं। ये वाक्य हेल्पिंग वर्ब या फिर डब्ल्यूएच फैमिली वाले वर्ड से शुरू होते हैं। Are you a student? Helping verb. Who can do this work? WH. Who does not wish to be happy? WH. Do you love me? Helping verb. Am I right? Helping verb. Who can stand against a woman's will? WH. Next is imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? In Hindi, we say आदेशात्मक वाक्य। Imperative sentence को हम हिंदी में कहते हैं आदेशात्मक वाक्य, जिसमें हम इंप्रेशन दिखाते हैं। ये आदेश भी हो सकता है और ये रिक्वेस्ट भी हो सकती है। ये सेंटेंस हमेशा वर्ब 1 से शुरू होते हैं। यदि सेंटेंस में एडवाइस, सजेशन, रिक्वेस्ट, ऑर्डर या मना करना होता है तो इंपेरेटिव से शुरू करते हैं। नोट, निषेध वाले वाक्य हमेशा डोंट या नेवर से शुरू होते हैं। इनका सब्जेक्ट यू जो कि हिडन होता है, दिखता नहीं पर होता है। जैसे स्पीक द ट्रूथ, ये क्या है? इट इज एन एडवाइस। हम किसी को एडवाइस दे रहे हैं। स्पीक द ट्रूथ, डोंट टेल ए लाई, दिस इज प्रोहिबिशन। ये प्रोहिबिशन है, किसी को वर्जित कर रहे हैं। नेवर चीट योर फ्रेंड, इट इज ए प्रोहिबिशन। लेट अस गो, इट इज एन ऑफर। डोंट स्मोक हियर, ये भी प्रोहिबिशन है। डोंट मेक ए नॉइज, ये भी प्रोहिबिशन। प्लीज हेल्प मी, इट्स ए काइंड ऑफ रिक्वेस्ट। ओपन द डोर एट वंस, एक ऑर्डर है। नेक्स्ट इज एक्सक्लेमेटरी, जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं विस्मयादि बोधक। जिन वाक्यों में हैरानी अर्थात विस्मय, अकस्मात खुशी या गम का भाव हो। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हाउ ब्यूटीफुल ए गर्ल शी इज, व्हाट ए बिग बंगलो, हाउ नाइस, oh that I were rich, how stupid of me to forget her name, how old you are, how old you are means we are not putting the question but simply we are accepting and explaining that how old you are, what a beautiful flower is, how long he is, how small she is. Next is optative. In Hindi we say इच्छा सूचक वाक्य. जिन वाक्यों में इच्छा, प्रार्थना से या आशीर्वाद का भाव हो, जैसे May God bless you, may you live with prosperity, may God grant you a daughter, would that I were the PM, may you die of cancer. By forming sentences. Affirmative बनाने के लिए हम इसमें जो सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर यूज करते हैं, जैसे सब्जेक्ट, तत्पश्चात वर्ब या हेल्पिंग वर्ब लगाते हैं, फिर हम ऑब्जेक्ट लगाते हैं. आई एम ए टीचर, आई एम टीचिंग, ही टीचेस मी. नेगेटिव सेंटेंस बनाने के लिए हेल्पिंग वर्ब के साथ नोट लगा दिया जाता है. बस इतना ही चेंज करना होता है. आई एम नॉट ए टीचर, आई एम नॉट टीचिंग, ही डज नॉट टीच मी. नेगेटिव सेंटेंस कुछ नेगेटिव वर्ड से भी बनते हैं, जिनका अध्ययन सिंथेसिस ऑफ सेंटेंसेस में करेंगे, जैसे कि नो, नन, नोबडी, नो वन, नथिंग, सेल्डम, नेवर, फ्यू, लिटिल, हार्डली, स्केर्सली, अनलेस, until, neither, nor, etc. Nobody helps me. Nobody helps me. I have little money. Barking dog seldom bite. Hardly had I entered the room when the light went off. Interrogative बनाने के लिए helping वर्ब को सब्जेक्ट से पहले रखते हैं. The answer is given in yes or no. Are you a teacher? Yes, I am a teacher. Positively we say yes, I am a teacher, and negatively we say no, I am not a teacher. Simple sentence. Interrogative sentence we say are you teaching? Positively we say yes, I am teaching. No, I am not teaching. Do I teach you? Can you help me? May I come in? WH family से interrogative बनाने के लिए WH words को interrogative sentence के helping verb से पहले रखते हैं. There are 9 words which start from WH. What, where, when, why, who, whom, whose, which. What is your name? Why am I teaching? Some other examples. What is your name? To ask name, designation of thing. Where do you live? To ask place. When do you get up in the morning? To ask time. When do you learn English? To ask reason. Who teaches you English? To ask subject. Whom do you teach English? To ask object. Whose pen is this? To ask possession. Which is your favorite color? To ask choice. How do you come here? To ask manner. और फिर इनसे हम क्वेश्चन टैग कैसे बनाते हैं? जब हमारे साथ कोई ऐसा फैक्ट या तथ्य, आइडिया या थॉट आता है जिस पर हम पूर्ण रूप से दृढ़ नहीं होते हों, तो उसकी पुष्टि के लिए हम क्वेश्चन टैग का यूज करते हैं. जैसे मैं आपको जानता हूँ, I know you. जैसे हिंदी में कहते हैं मैं आपको जानता हूँ, है ना? मैं आपको जानता हूँ, है ना? ऐसे हम इंग्लिश में कहते हैं I know you, don't I? I know you, don't I? हिंदी में कहेंगे वह मुझे जानता है ना? He knows me, है ना? Doesn't he? He knows me, doesn't he? Next is verb. What is verb? One word meaning of the verb is action. किसी भी कार्य का होना या किसी भी नाउन या प्रोनाउन का एग्जिस्टेंस या फीलिंग्स दर्शाता है, अतः इसे डूइंग वर्ड या बी वर्ड भी कह सकते हैं। वर्ब किसी भी सेंटेंस का मुख्य वर्ड होता है। यदि वाक्य में केवल एक ही शब्द हो तो वह केवल वर्ब ही हो सकता है। कम, गो, रन। वर्ब दो वर्ड्स की भी हो सकती हैं। आई गो, रोहित राइट्स। सेंटेंसेस में 3 या 4 वर्ड भी हो सकते हैं। आई हैव बीन टीचिंग यू सिंस मॉर्निंग। I shall have been teaching you from next Monday. वर्ब को दो वर्गों में बांटा जा सकता है, हेल्पिंग वर्ब एंड मेन वर्ब। हेल्पिंग वर्ब जैसे प्राइमरी एक्टिविटी वर्ब्स हम पढ़ते हैं, जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब एंड मेन वर्ब दोनों का काम करते हैं। बी की फॉर्म में जैसे डिड, एम, वाज, वर, बीन, बीइंग, और डू के रूप में डू, डज, डिड, हैव के रूप में हैज, हैव, हैड। आई एम ए टीचर, आई एम टीचिंग। इसी तरह से मॉडल्स विल, वुड, शैल, शुड, कैन, कुड, मे, माइट, मस्ट, ऑट, नीड, डेयर, यूज टू सेमी मॉडल्स का कार्य करते हैं। यूज टू मॉडल्स एंड एडजेक्टिव दोनों का कार्य करता है। यूज टू मॉडल का भी कार्य करता है और एडजेक्टिव का भी कार्य करता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई कैन टीच यू हमेशा मॉडल के बाद में वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म का प्रयोग होता है। ही इज यूज्ड टू स्मोकिंग ट्वाइस ए डे। ही इज यूज्ड टू स्मोकिंग ट्वाइस ए डे। यहाँ पे यूज्ड टू का प्रयोग एडजेक्टिव के रूप में कर रहे हैं। He used to smoke twice a day. यहाँ पर हम मेन वर्ब के रूप में used to का प्रयोग कर रहे हैं। I need to teach her. यहाँ पर need मेन वर्ब के रूप में काम करना है। I need not teach her. Need is helping verb. Helping verb के कुछ रूल्स इस प्रकार हैं। प्राइमरी ऑक्सिलरी इनके किस कंडीशन में, किस सिचुएशन में हम लगाते हैं इनको। जैसे कहीं डज हैरी रीड्स ए बुक, तो बोलना क्या है? इनकरेक्ट है। तो करेक्ट क्या है? डज हैरी रीड ए बुक। डू यू हेल्प मी, गलत है, इनकरेक्ट। सही क्या है? डू यू हेल्प मी, क्योंकि डू और डज के बाद में हमेशा वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म का प्रयोग उनके साथ एस या एस नहीं लगाते हैं जब नेगेटिव सेंटेंस बनाते हैं या फिर इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस बनाते हैं। भी आई डिड नॉट कम यस्टरडे, बिल्कुल करेक्ट है ये सेंटेंस। गोइंग की पास्ट इंडेफिनिट के नेगेटिव बनाने का कोई ऑप्शन होता ही नहीं है, ओनली हम डिड भी लगाते हैं, वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म का प्रयोग भी करते हैं। एंड हैव, हैड के बाद थर्ड फॉर्म का यूज होगा। I have done my breakfast just. He has gone to college. We have had our lunch before you reached. Had, have, had के बाद noun का यूज होगा। I have an iPhone. He has a Harley bike. Model auxiliaries इनके बाद हमेशा फर्स्ट फॉर्म का यूज होगा। सेकंड फॉर्म, थर्ड फॉर्म, फोर्थ फॉर्म, फिफ्थ फॉर्म का यूज नहीं होगा। तो सही क्या है? I can teach you। अगर कोई बोलता है he will help them, बिल्कुल गलत। You should came home, बिल्कुल गलत, क्योंकि हमने इसमें फर्स्ट फॉर्म ही लगानी है मॉडल के बाद में। You should come home, it is correct। मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब का प्रयोग मेन वर्ब की तरह नहीं होता, इनका यूज हमेशा हेल्पिंग वर्ब की तरह होगा। He can speak French. We must obey the rules of God. मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज का यूज सभी पर्सन्स के साथ भी हो सकता है, जैसे I can cross the river, you can lift this box, he could cross the river when he was young. ought and used के बाद to plus वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म का यूज होता है. We ought to respect our elders. ought to के बाद में हमेशा वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म आती है. He used to swim in the river. Used to swim in the river. यहाँ पर इसको हम ought to को मॉडल के रूप में प्रयोग कर रहे हैं और वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म लगाते हैं. He used to swim in the river. Next is main verb. टेंसेस की रचना करने में वर्ब्स के विभिन्न फॉर्म्स का यूज करना पड़ता है. यानी टेंस बिना वर्ब के उसका कोई एग्जिस्टेंस नहीं है, कोई सर्वाइवल नहीं है. विदाउट वर्ब देयर इज नो एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ द टेंस. ये वे वर्ब्स हैं जो सेंटेंस में मेन वर्ब के रूप में यूज होती हैं. टेंस के ज्ञान से पहले वर्ब के विभिन्न फॉर्म्स का ज्ञान होना जरूरी है. वर्ब्स को सरल बनाकर पढ़ने के लिए वर्ब्स को फर्स्ट फॉर्म, सेकंड फॉर्म, थर्ड फॉर्म, फिफ्थ फॉर्म, सिक्स्थ फॉर्म के तौर पर पढ़ेंगे. कुछ पुरानी किताबों में वर्ब को इन तरीकों से भी पढ़ा जाता है. प्रेजेंट फॉर्म, फर्स्ट फॉर्म, पास्ट फॉर्म, सेकंड फॉर्म, पास्ट पार्टिसिपल, थर्ड फॉर्म, प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल, फर्स्ट फॉर्म आईएनजी, सिंगुलर फॉर्म, फर्स्ट फॉर्म के साथ एस या एस लगाना. हमेशा इंग्लिश ग्रामर में ये हमें पक्का करना है तो कि यदि सब्जेक्ट सिंगुलर है तो सिंगुलर की वर्ब आती है, यदि सब्जेक्ट प्लूरल है तो प्लूरल की वर्ब आती है. अब सिंगुलर की वर्ब से मतलब यहाँ पे है वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म के साथ में एस या एस लगाना. प्लूरल की वर्ब से मतलब है ओनली वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म भी लगाना. तो इसी तरीके से हम इनका प्रयोग अलग-अलग प्रकार से करते हैं सेंटेंस बनाने के लिए, जो कि हमें ग्रामर को अच्छे से समझने में हेल्प करते हैं. जिसकी स्टडी हम करते आ रहे हैं, हमारे सभी विद्यार्थी जो 3M के यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से देश और दुनिया में देख रहे हैं, तहसील इलाहाबाद, डिस्ट्रिक्ट शिक्षा हरियाणा से हमारे सभी ग्रामीण टीचर्स, ट्रेनर, प्रोफेसर्स, प्रोफेशनल्स, listeners, learners, advocates, advertisers, administrative advisors, जो भी हमें देख रहे हैं, सीख रहे हैं, सुन रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं. बहुत ही बारीकियां ग्रामर में हमें कंपटीशन के अंदर भी फेस करनी पड़ती हैं. हमारे बहुत सारे विद्यार्थी जो बैंकिंग की तैयारी करते हैं, आईएएस, आईपीएस की तैयारी करते हैं, क्लरिकल एग्जाम में बैठते हैं या किसी डिफेंस के एग्जाम में बैठते हैं, आप एयरफोर्स की, एनडीए की, नेवी की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, तब भी आपको इन बारीकियों को मद्देनजर रखते हुए ही एग्जाम में बैठना होता है, तभी आप एग्जाम को पास कर सकते हैं. अब देखिए सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक जो सबके लिए जरूरी समझा जाता है, दैट इज टाइम एंड टेंस. क्या डिफरेंस है दोनों में? टाइम एंड टेंस दो भिन्न चीजें हैं. टाइम का संबंध कार्य के अर्थ से रहता है, जबकि टेंस का संबंध कार्य के रूप से. टाइम का कंसेप्ट पूरे वर्ड में एक समान पढ़ा जाता है, जबकि टेंस का कंसेप्ट सभी भाषाओं में डिफरेंट होता है. टाइम से हमारा अभिप्राय बीते हुए समय, वर्तमान समय या आने वाले समय से है. पूरे विश्व में इसे भूत, वर्तमान, भविष्य अर्थात प्रेजेंट, पास्ट, फ्यूचर से निरूपित किया जाता है. समय एक नॉन ग्रामेटिकल कंसेप्ट है, जिसे मानव उस समय भी महसूस करते थे जब उनके बीच किसी भी भाषा का विकास नहीं हुआ था. टाइम और टेंस के बीच के अंतर को समझने के लिए इस सेंटेंस पर विचार करें. साधना इज बाइंग ए वॉशिंग मशीन नेक्स्ट मंथ. इसका अर्थ हुआ कि साधना अगले महीने वॉशिंग मशीन खरीद रही है. PM arrives Patna on next 26 January, where time is future while tense is present. इस वाक्य के अनुसार प्राइम मिनिस्टर अगली 26 जनवरी को पहुंचेंगे, इन वाक्यों की क्रिया प्रेजेंट टेंस में है, परंतु इनसे फ्यूचर टाइम का बोध हो रहा है। यदि टाइम और टेंस दोनों एक ही चीज होते तो प्रेजेंट टेंस से केवल प्रेजेंट टाइम का ही बोध होता है, फ्यूचर टाइम का नहीं। इस प्रकार यह पूरी तरह स्पष्ट है कि टाइम और टेंस दो भिन्न भिन्न कंसेप्ट हैं। टेंस को इस प्रकार परिभाषित किया जा सकता है जैसे कि टाइम इज इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय टाइम, प्लेस एंड एक्शन। Action is a prominent factor that influences our all kind of tenses. So according to psychologists of the language, they have divided it in 8 actions. These 8 actions are repeated in present, past and future. One is intention to do action. Second is continuous action without mention of time. 3 is continuous action with mention of time. 4 is action just finished. Next is forced action, all time action, routine action and simple action. Dear friends, let us read, let us study voice, active and passive. The sentence in which subject has its priority is called active voice. For example, he teaches me, I taught you, we